Hello there everyone, Ash and Flash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO One Piece 2025 set review. Today we're looking at set number 75638. This is the Battle at Arlong Park. Has 926 pieces, retailing for $69.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian. I found this early in a store in Canada, but releases on August the 1st. This is probably the set that I'm least looking forward to, except for the minifigures. The build just doesn't seem too interesting to me, but I am still excited for all these new characters, as well as a chance to get some more wanted posters inside here. There are 3 included there, and we'll see how this play feature works of it actually falling apart and breaking. But let's go ahead, let's build this. Alright, so here is everything built. If you want, you can find time codes and chapters down below if you want to hop around to the different figures, the different stands, and of course the main build. Alrighty, so here is the Pagoda, and I'm going to try my best to not have this break as I turn this here, because it is a play feature. It's really just interesting way that they have built this that I think you're going to be really surprised by. But yeah, a little 360 there. We will go through and take a closer look, but first let me show you the main play feature here. So what you do is you actually push this backwards there, and you take your Luffy figure here, and then you just push down on the whole thing and it'll collapse. All right, so I just want to show you what it looks like here from the other side. Again, I was saying before, just depending on how you grab this, you got to be careful. Otherwise, it will actually split in half there. So just be mindful of that. But it's a really cool feature. So again, you push down from the top, and what pushing down does is it will actually split and force this bit here out to the side. And when that falls, the 2 walls here on the side will actually collapse down. But why is it so weak? Well, here's where things get interesting. If I flip this around, you'll notice that when you close this up, you've got these bowl pieces there, and those bowl pieces just are above that tile line. So then what you do is you take the corners of the building and you attach it to that one stud. But because of those bowls, it's not pushed down all the way. So what you do is you take both sides and you push them together, and you'll notice those 2 yellow clips there. They actually fit inside of each other. But again, this is not pushed down all the way because of those 2 bowls in behind those sand green pieces. So you could still see the split here. And then you take the next section and you just fit this inside, and it just sits in there loosely. There's no stud connections for this next section. So this top part I thought wasn't essential to actually break it, but it actually does act sort of like a lock, I'm realizing here, because the minute I drop that down and then push, it will fall apart so easily. I have noticed that the bowl piece does come dislodged a couple times, but it's very simple to just reattach the bowl pieces to the build. So here is the ground floor of the Pagoda. It looks really cool, especially how they've done just some of the build for this, how it's all cracked and everything, especially how like these tiles have broken off and fallen down. I think that's really cool for these archways, as well as just the build for using the little BB-8 heads there, and then all of these cylinder pieces going up. Unfortunately, there's nothing going on here on the sides. I think maybe there could have been like a brick sticker or something. It's a little bit plain, but I mean, that's fine. I think just more cracks and different things would have gone a long way to accentuate the cracks that you see here on the wall. Just zooming in, I love how they've visually done that. And over here on the other side, there's another wanted poster here. Unfortunately, it's a duplicate from another set that I already have. You've also got this 2x6 piece up here at the top with a sticker for Arlong Park. The design for the roof, I think it's very impressive just how it actually continues to shrink as you go up, especially when you're looking here at like how it's built with the different staff pieces. It shrinks down to the 4 long one. Over here on the side, you've got 3 long ones, 4, 4, and the same designs for this is continued on each level, especially these corner little bits with the cones on the bottom. I think just the visual build for this is very stunning. My favorite part about this, though, is how they have visualized this crack here throughout this. I think just the splitting function there, you could see where these cheese slopes are, and that's where it actually splits and cracks in half. So up here at the top, we've got this really cool mouth sticker, as well as up here, we have the flag for Arlong there with the crossbones. The interior here looks really great, especially these pieces there on these walls that are on an angle. You can see two large maps there as well with an anchor, a compass, a ship. And then in the barrels, you've got some scrolls and maps. You've also got this box. Here on the other side, you've got, again, two more maps. The classic Lego Kraken piece too. You've also got some more scrolls in here, which are just candle pieces. And then in the center here, you do have a chain as well as a table. Here's the Shark Attack building. I love the lights up there, the 2x6 sticker there with the Shark Attack, the Lego shark, as well as just the build here for the side, like the candle pieces as well as the one with the stem sticking out. And also you've got some torches there on the side and just the ramp going up, some two little lights there as well. And of course, in the center, you do have the throne for Arlong to actually sit on. Here is the shooting range. Again, I like the lights up there. You've got another 2x6 there with some cactus, the sun, as well as you've got two targets there, which are these skulls. And in the back, you've got the prizes as well that you can win. And that's a sticker there on that back wall. I like how the poles are the same for the throne that you saw before, as well as this is where the two wanted posters are stored as well. So you've got one on one side and of course one on the other side as well. Included is also this small little stud shooter cannon there. So what you do, of course, is you try and actually shoot at the targets. Yes, first try. And that's just shooting out a black stud there. All right, so here's what the set description is calling a shack. So you've got this big umbrella there, as well as a table, a seat for you to place a figure there and have them drinking. You've got a glass over there. And then also there, you've got a transponder snail, which actually has a print on the orb piece there for a snail. There's also a little bit of the forest captured here with a taller tree, and then also this big tree that has fallen over. You've also got there the iconic ketchup bottle. All right, so starting with the titular character here of the set, we have Arlong, who looks really cool. I love the fin coming out of the hair there in the back, as well as the dark tan. The fur up at the top looks amazing. And just removing this piece, you could see, by the way, it's a rubber piece here. You can see the face printing there. Looks incredible. The torso printing so detailed. I love the arm printing there on the side with the tattoo, as well as the back torso printing there as well, and the other expression. Here is Chu. She looks so cool. I love the side arm printing there for her as well. The hair is Nova's hair from Friends, and removing it, you could see the back face printing there, the other expression, as well as the back torso printing, the detail on the torso, as well as I like the necklace there. Here is Luffy, and I can't believe that I'm here in 2025 talking about stretchy arms here. I never got to talk about Miss Marvel or Mrs. Incredible, so I'm so happy here that this is back. It's the same design where you pull the arms actually through the torso to make this one stretchy arm. The figure is the exact same with the same torso printing there, just I guess it's different technically because it's the special torso for the stretchy arms, but the back torso looks great with all the wrinkles and printing, as well as the dual molded legs. Really like the sandal printing as well as the tattered printing. The hair here, if you remove it, you could see we've got this big smiling expression on one side, and then on the other, we've got this fighting expression, this angry face there. Here is Nami, who looks great in this exclusive outfit here. She does have the hat tied around her neck, and the way they've done that is just by attaching the regular neck attachment piece there with a transparent stud on the end. The torso printing is incredible there. I love that outfit. You can see the back torso printing there as well. And then also, she's got this crying expression, which ties into the bandage side arm printing there, which is kind of crazy to see. You've also got a smile here. Something special about the hat is that there is actually a handle for you to put in a minifigure's hand, and you could have them actually putting the hat on top of someone. Here is Yusuf, who looks so cool. I really like the outfit that he's got on. Just the pattern there looks amazing. The dual molded arms, as well as the side arm printing here as well. You do have the slingshot there in the bright green. You've also got a new hair combo there with a new wrap, which looks really cool. Removing the satchel there in the dark yellow, you could see the torso printing a bit better. He's got this sort of nervous expression on one side and a big smile and yelling expression on the other. Anyways, everyone, that is my review of the battle at Arlong Park. I think that it actually did surprise me, especially the building techniques there in the main building. But beyond that, I think that this is still really expensive for what you're getting. You are getting the exclusive Luffy here, though, with the stretchy arms, which is a very big draw to have those back again. But the fact that all 5 of the minifigures in this set are exclusive is a really big draw for sure. But what do you think of the set? Be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notification so you don't miss out on future LEGO One Piece set news and reviews just like this one. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.